Hello, my name is Cedric. I'm the head of the Software Technology Lab at Avnet Embedded. Welcome to this new embedded software session. For today's episode, I'm going to follow up on our latest episode on how to deploy and render a static website in a web browser. In the last episode, we explored how we can use Cog and the integration with VS Code to deploy a web application on any of our SMARC modules. But how about using Chromium instead of Cog? Excellent question that I will answer today. So for this video, I already enabled the RDP on the device to easily share with you what's going on my Simple Plus LVDS 10 inches display. So we start our RDP client, we connect, we accept the certificate, and we see our desktop, perfect. Moving on, let's log into the board, then I go to our website, and I'm gonna use the Cog web browser setup that I will adapt to Chromium. First, you need to log into Skopeo, using Skopeo, and if you don't know how to get a password, or should I say login, please check the video episode 5, tooling of SimpleSwitch. Then we copy the machine line as it is, we copy package and modify the name from SimpleSwitch Cog to SimpleSwitch Chromium. We copy the tag and replace release version by latest. The reason for that is that for Chromium it's an incubator project and there is no release. Just the latest version is available. Finally, we can install the container with container helper. It's going to take a little while. Then we start the container, and you can see on the RDP that Chromium is started and display Avnet Embedded website. That's great and useful for test, but how could I load my real project like we did with VS Code last week? Well, the process is a bit more manual, but still not complicated, so let's get started with that. We are going first to install the file browser on the system to just make our life easier to copy our real application on the SMARC module. So we only need to modify the package and then the tag back to release. Finally, we can rerun the two commands we used to install Chromium, so container helper and then the SimpleSwitch helper to start the application. Then we can connect to our SMARC module using a web browser. Don't forget it is on port 8081. Then we copy the static website we generated last week with Vue.js to VS partition. I rename the directory tractor and we are almost ready. So I browse to the directory where I copy the files, and here I need to serve a web server that will be accessed locally by Chromium. To do so, I'm gonna use Python, which is installed on our base image, so I just do python 3 -m http.server. Now I need to change the default URL used by Chromium, so I open a new connection to the device over SSH, then I write in /apps/browser a file called homepage.txt that set up Chromium to use the local host on the port 8000. That said, I just realized the directory browser already existed for me. So please create it before you create the file or it will not work for you. Finally, last step, we restart Chromium and we check on the RDP and ta-da, we have our application up and running. You can interact with it, everything works, but this time with Chromium. So in this session, I showed you how you can test your application quickly and easily with Chromium instead of Cog. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that session, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on LinkedIn so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming episodes. Have a nice day and see you next week!